Just kind of the best of every world here for this BLG draft that's looking absolutely terrifying.
Viper needs to play out of his mind in this game, though. With the Rakan jumping on him, the Sejuani, the Rumble ult, the Yone ult, there is so much
in this mid lane. And I think so many are wondering whether Zeka is just in that world's form, right? That we learned about in 2022 and how dangerous it is. As now we're a bit distracted by Bin being caught out. The push away here from Peanut. And yes, the flash that they picked up earlier. But is Doran going to survive? That's the question. The Hyperproc comes down and Bin just walks it off. Absolutely. And I thought that he was dead to rights. But there's a two-man pulverize here towards the bottom side of the map. Viper and On now doing battle. The Ignite to go down, sending a message there. As the, the sidestep from Bin is gorgeous. Shun's going to turn up. Doran knows that he's just dead. He misses the boomerang, doesn't get the auto.
Doran. And Pino will get spotted out on this dragon as well. So, actually, I think they might go for the replay dive.
Oh, the equalizer goes down. Doran gets flashed on as well. There's the permafrost, and he's just dead again. This whole wave also destroyed. As the heal as well, they've used everything. Knight is now rotating over. And they know they have to get out. Don't want to give him space for that ultimate, as now Zeka does get position, but the Void Grub's going over to BLG. They have a stranglehold now on this game.
And that play is also huge for BLG. That was a 3 versus 4, so all they wanted to do was delay the objective.
Especially with, you know, Grubs and everything else coming up very, very soon. There is the Dragon already up and available here. BLG move over to take it.
On does need to try and soak a little bit of experience to take over to level 6, and I wasn't sure if that's the timing window that BLG were maybe going to look for that play on towards Viper, but I think it will be a case of hit 6, then use all these ultimates when they come back up to target Viper. And again, lack of damage on Hanwha Life when this Kai'Sa is taken off the board.
That might be the item that gives them confidence, but with Locket on the Sejuani, BLG is so strong right now.
Yep, teleport immediately coming back. The Rumble on the bottom side of the map is giving HLE some sort of confidence here. As On's going to get tagged. There's a headbutt pulverize. As Peanut not quite able to grab him, does head over towards Shun now. Pretty tanky, and now the charm comes in. There's the knock-up. They look to blow them up at night into the impale, but it does not matter. The damage had already happened. Peanut now in the back of this pit, just wanting to get out if he can. He's not going to be able to. Delight just hightails it out of there, and that should be 6 scrubs and a teamfight win for BLG.
And this is just a completely different BLG. They're the ones that are set up first on the objective, and I gotta say, what is HLA thinking? This was such an easy setup by BLG. Rumble was ready to teleport. He was always going to be stronger. They wash HLE out of this fight. Several really risky kind of panic plays to try and correct that differential, but it just made things worse.
Well, now you can see Viper moving on over. There's a headbutt pulverize only onto Shun, though, hit by the charm, but now On, he gets his way in there. Knight looking to just return the favor onto Zeka. He's not allowed to play the game this time around. Ari's just not allowed to have fun. And BLG, they'll just grab 2 right as the Dragon is spawning.
Okay, that one looked like the Yone. Ari is just dead this whole series. Yep. Whether you're dead against Poppy or whether you're dead against the Yone.
Line of BLG, it's very easy for BLG to turn it around. Now it's pressure on the bottom side. That tower will fall to these minions, and the rotation now back up towards that top side as well. You can see in the MasterCard lane economy snapshot just how much gold BLG is growing here.
Yeah, this is an absolute shellacking in the making here. 4,000, complete monopoly achieved on all of the neutral objectives. And now Peanut looking for some sort of angle here towards the bottom side of the map. But I think even On should be enough support here to keep Knight safe.
I think so as well. They get good vision. Four people out.
Unless everyone comes down.
But at the same time, they're pressuring other parts of the map. For me, by BLG this game, is the way that their aggression is measured.
Yeah.
They're still deathless, but they've controlled every objective. And as I say that, they pull off another big play.
Yeah, that is going to be just a blade call to keep.
But I think this tempered play is coming a lot through Shun. Question marks why he was brought back into the team, but against G2 he's showing up and now again.
Oh, the equalizer does go down, but Zeka is here to try and defend Doran. Still, it's just going to be a kill in the 2v1, and Bin's looking to scrap shield as well. It's Zeka that has to flash to pick it up, and now he may not even be safe. Knight and Shun making their way up to try and get revenge for their top laner, but it's already a 1-for-1. The ulti's going to connect now. It's in melee range. I don't think this Ari's going to have a very good time at all. Spirit Rush comes out, but caught by the knock-up. Just ban Yone.
You cannot go up against Bin Bin, but in the mid.
All right, Elk might be going down this time. No Featherstorm this time around, as there's the flash out of the Blade Core. They needed everything to kill him.
And this is actually what it takes for HLE to get 2 kills. It's not even a positive play.
No.
They lost 3 people when all is said is done. They lost their inner tier 2. Objective bounties just turned on.
5 team fight just yet, and we may not for the rest of this game. There should be nothing to force BLG into doing it. As now Headbutt Pulverize, he's going to connect on to Elk. Blade Caller comes through. Delight with that ultimate running is looking okay, but there's the red carpet put down. Doran, can you get to the Mega Gnar? That's the question, but already the fight might just be over. The Gnar only won, even though he was surrounded, and it's Knight that collects another kill, 5-0-1. Yes.
There will be no honest fight. It can never be fair with this level of income inequality.
Yeah.
I think we've learned that from society, but it's definitely present in this game.
And the funny thing was, this is a very reminiscent of this Worlds last year when BLG played up against Gen G. Game 2 was very heavily BLG favor, but they want to change it here as Hanwha.
Well, Viper's flanking. I don't know whether that's a good thing, but maybe it's going to work out here. The killer instinct is exactly that, as Elk is going to go down first, but it's a trade of 80 carries. Into the back line of the Dragon Pit goes Shun, and now he's looking to try and lock down the cow. They've rebuilt the Phalanx. The triple knockup from Knight is absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
They still managed to take him down, though, and there's a wallop from Doran. The team-biting Gnar may have actually found something here, as Peanut is looking to push Bin away. The wallop is going to connect. What is happening? This should not be happening.
Hanwha saw no ultimates on BLG. They said, this is our moment. We need to go. And Hanwha find the perfect fight with seconds remaining on some of these ultimates.
Objective bounty collected as well. Viper started it all.
With his E, but the charm into the door and knock around. But BLG, we're on Baron.
Okay, we're just going to do a Baron. I guess that whole fight from before is just not even real. And now with a purple buff onto 5 members of BLG, they should be able to just completely reclaim entire control of the game. And of course, it's one Infernal Drake, a bit herringy,
Yeah, interesting, because you're right, the gold lead is probably bigger now
I think
than it was before the fight.
Especially with this inner turret going down, as you can see with that Rebel Baron power plate, that will extend to about 2K. 2.2, in fact, is now some defense of these inhibitor turrets is going to have to come on through. 4 members in the mid lane, though. I don't think they're saving that one, as Knight is probably dead. The flash has to be used. There's a max range impale. It is going to be the turret going down. And so they still lose that. However, Hanwha Life back on the map now.
Zeka TP'd in after killing a turret.
Don't know about that one. On the equalizer now, but the Spirit Rush is up and available. Any sort of siege happening. We mentioned already that there's about 0 range. And so sieging these turrets ain't great, but there's a Pulverize onto 2. Featherstorm has to be used very, very early on, but Elk is still alive. The equalizer goes down. Not the most massive value, but that Blade Caller was gorgeous. The ulti to come through. The Impale is decent as well. And it's Viper that's now trying to pop off in this fight. Somehow, that might have been a 1 fight for HLE from an 8,000 gold deficit that has now been shrunk.
But now there's no flash on Elk. He becomes a very susceptible target. Knight does have the QSS available. And as we set up here once more, Zeka on the side with Delight. Someone needs to mark him. It looks like Bin's going to be that call.
Well, this is not going to be Soul, but Soul Point available for BLG if they are able to lock this one down. HLE setting up for a bit of a battle. Bin in that fog of war. They have control vision almost everywhere. Pulverize now on cooldown, unable to battle dance his way out of there. Peanut, can you actually get anything done? The Mega Gnar coming on through it. Shun that's able to lock down the smite, but can they win the battle? That's the question. As into the backline they go, there's the charm onto Zeka, and they blow up the Ari yet again. Another double Pulverize, though, is now on there to try and help. Shun trying to get out of there, and he should be able to do so. Top lane is doing better. Viper gets into the backline and just executes Shun. Bin is so strong, though. Peanut's looking to keep himself alive.
It's the TP mid, though. Knight and Bin are looking to end the game. Viper will die to On.
Yeah, done with the shenanigans. Done with the shenanigans indeed. And BLG, they'll be taking down these Nexus turrets. HLE were trying to make these fights close, but in the end, the wallets will descend, and BLG will bring us to an even series and a best of 3 for the semifinals.
BLG fight back. Giga Bin for me in this game. He dominated Doran in the top lane early here.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.